Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy, Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another commentary. As I'm sure you can hear in my voice, I am sick. That is why I really haven't uploaded anything. There's been a couple of topics that I wanted to cover, but I haven't uploaded anything. And today, I am at my desk in my office for the last time. Most of you know what I do. For the last 8 years, I've worked at this church that I'm at. I started as the youth pastor. I became the youth and young adult pastor. I wound up running the fitness ministry, the YouTube channel. Duh. um, and Most recently, about 4 or 5 months ago, I became, 6 months ago actually, I became the director of operations, which means basically I ran the church. I ran the entire staff. Um, I managed most of the church's budget, the facilities and things like that. And I ran the staff meetings and just basically kept the church running. And this Saturday, well, no, this Sunday, the 31st of the year, is my last day working here. Um, it's really bittersweet. You know, I um, I love what I've been doing for employment. The last I've worked here full time for the last 3 years because I was still at Starbucks for about half of the time that I was here. I was a store manager at Starbucks, and I left Starbucks to come work here full time, and I've enjoyed it greatly. I won't go into too much details on why, the struggles and the challenges, but I will at least tell you that I am making this decision basically as a way of putting my family first. And it's something that me and my pastor, aka boss, have been talking about for many years, for about 2 years now. The option of me leaving, and it's very scary for my wife and I. You know, the type of person I am when I work or get involved even at a church. I've been doing this for 15 years. 15 years ago, I graduated from Bible college and soon after that, became a youth pastor and at a different church and all this kind of stuff. And when we get involved, we get involved. Like we're here all the time. At the last church I was at, my wife actually was on staff and I wasn't. And here, same difference. She runs one of the choirs. She leads. She's a great singer, and so she leads music on Sunday mornings. And this is like I said, it's bittersweet because this is a fairly large church, so there's hundreds and hundreds of people that I'm gonna miss, that I've been seeing for the last 8 years, and that have been praying for me and have been a blessing. And what that means, because I know to some of you guys that's Christianese, is they've just been really nice. And one of the cars we drive was given to us. The house that we live in was somebody at the church heard about it and gave us a call, and we basically got to choose our rent. Um, we've had someone loan us a car when we didn't have a car. People have purchased back to school clothes for our kids and things like that. And um, just really been an amazing blessing and a huge help for our family. And so for us, me leaving the staff here, we're also leaving the church. And so that's a huge step for us. We don't even know. Well, we know where we're gonna go to church starting next week, but we don't know anything beyond that. Um, and for me, I don't know what I'm gonna do for a living. I've decided that I'm gonna wait until I'm officially out of here, until I'm officially gone. The job I had, you can kind of see on the wall right there. That's a piece of the list of stuff that I'm transitioning to other people, and that's half of it. These are projects that I was in charge of managing. You can see this one is the staff, HD cameras, because we're installing HD cameras, the church's new website. I don't know what that says. Easter. We do Easter at a stadium, a local stadium, because we have over 2,000 people that show up. And so I've managed that for the last 3 years. And so someone else is going to have to do that. This is our young adult conference that actually I spearheaded and created 6 years ago. And the 6th annual conference is this year. And so I'm passing that off to somebody else. I can't really, property development. So we just purchased 3.5 acres of new land, right next to the land that we already own. So now we own like 13 acres or something like that. And I was in charge of developing the new property. And so there's just a lot of stuff that goes into this transition, and it's scary for me. You know, I've been looking in gaming, and I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do media management, content management. I don't know if I want to work for a pro team doing something. And of course, I'm assuming that any of this is possible. Mostly what I've been reached out to for is podcasts. You know, people want me to partner with them and do podcasts with them and stuff like that. And that is definitely an option, but I need a job, you know. And so I'm looking at what I can do. And the church is going to take care of me for a month. It's like severance, you know. So I'll be paid for a month. So I have some time to look for something. I have thought about going back to Starbucks. When I left as a store manager, I was making a little bit more than I was making here right before I left. And so I have thought about going back to Starbucks, but I really don't know what to do. So if you guys have some ideas, put them in the comments below. I miss gaming a lot. That's why I've been on my Kingdom Soldier Twitter account over the last probably like 2 weeks. I've been on there primarily. I've been watching videos and gameplays. I watched most of CWL Dallas. And I can't wait for the events that are coming to Seattle, the Halo event and the Call of Duty event. I may go to another event. You know, my wife is like as supportive as any wife could ever be. She's basically, like I tweeted today, I said, in 4 days, I can do whatever I want vocationally, and I don't know what to do. And my wife replied to that tweet and said, you get to do your dreams. And she said, emphasis on your, like, you know, she's basically like, she told me the other day, she said, I will never tell you what to do for a living. That is you can decide that. And so basically I'm in a place right now where I have about a month's time to basically pick whatever I want to do to make a living. And, you know, I could get back into gaming, but it takes time to build up an audience and consistency and all that kind of stuff. And thank you guys for the support that you've shown on these videos and everything like that. But it just takes time to get back to where I was. You know, at my height, I would get between 7,000 and 15,000 views a video. That was at my best, you know. And that's not even close to where I would be today if I never stopped 2 years ago. But I believe that I stopped for the right reasons, and I believe that, like right now in my life, that I'm leaving this job that, you know, that I've had and loved for the right reasons. And it's really to put my family first and to make sure that I'm the type of person I want to be at home with my kids, with my wife, and things just the easiest way to describe it is that things just got a little out of control. You know, it's just out of my control, where even though this job is extremely flexible, it's also extremely unpredictable, and there's seasons where it's really hard on my family. And it takes so much out of me that when I go home, I really, you know, I'm so drained. I don't, you know. Now, do I still want to long term be a pastor? Yeah, I believe so. But it'll look completely different. You know, one of the things I did out here is that 2 months ago, I went to a local conference of homeschooled kids and talked to them about gaming, and it was really cool. I got to talk to, I think, a total of like 600 kids, and that was pretty dope. I didn't get paid or anything for it, but it was pretty cool. I've thought about writing a book. I don't know. I honestly don't know, and I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on in my life. You probably are going to see a lot more uploads from me starting in January in 4 days, because I won't be required to go anywhere you know, and because my wife and I want to keep our babysitter is still going to watch our kids for about 20 hours a week. So there's going to be 20 hours a week where I can do whatever I want. I could stream or something like that. I mean, I honestly don't know. So I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on. And although I'm sick, I hate doing videos like this. But, you know, I was just sitting here. I just packed my car with all 60 or 70 of my books that were on my bookshelf. And I just cleaned out my entire desk. And I've been moving stuff around the office for the last couple hours. And I just wanted to, I thought it might be wise to update you guys on what's going on in my life. And if you got any ideas for me, I'll take them. This is your boy, Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you guys in the next video.